Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. This is the home of the money pick. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. AFC, NFC Championship round over-unders. I also have some team totals coming up. Let's get this money. Let's get to the first game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Over, under 47. I'm going to go over the 47 here. When I picked this score in my head, I picked 27-20 to land right on the 47. But I would go over. We know Chiefs, even though Mahomes is hurt, we know they're going to be able to generate stuff on offense. But a big part of this game is I just think this Bengals offense is playing with a high level of rhythm and gusto. And when you get an elite quarterback like Joe Burrow with two elite wide receivers, when they find rhythm, when they catch fire, it's hard to put it out. And I don't know if this Chiefs defense has the dogs to do it. I know the Chiefs got Chris Jones. I know Clark is pretty good at rushing the passer. But I think the Bengals' quick passing game will be the difference here. And the Chiefs play a lot of man-to-man. And I'm not seeing anyone who can lock down or even stay competitive with these wide receivers. I mean, even if you look at an X factor like Hayden Hurst, I'm betting his player props over this game. I think that is one of the X factors no one's talking about in this game. Now, you got Mahomes' ankle, and I don't think he'll be effective. He's not going to be able to scramble. But we know this Chiefs offensive line can pass block with the best of them. We know Andy Reid will have play design. That's why I think this just barely pushes over the 47. First half, I want to make sure the first half over-under in Bengals Chiefs is 23. Money, money, money! Money over. Bet the over in the first half. The first half over is 23, and I just wanted to make that clear. And, you know, in a week where we only have 2 games to pick apart, 2 games to get our weekly meat and butter, we have to look up the first half in this game. And I've been following the Chiefs' first half over under the full year. It always manages to push over. And when you look at both of these offenses, both start the game hot. And when you look at Andy Reid, you think about scripted plays. They always come out with a good first drive. And it seems like the Bengals always come out with a good first drive. There's going to be a lot of emotion and vigor in this game. And I actually think Mahomes' ankle starts more healthy. He's going to get the Toradel. He's going to get the momentum. He's going to get the goosebumps. I think that ankle starts rearing its ugly head in the second half. I'm betting the over 23 in the first half. Make it a damn money pick. Next game, we're going to Philadelphia. We got the San Francisco 49ers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Hurts. Over, under 46.5. Money, money, money. Money under. Make it a money pick. 46.5. I know. 49ers games always seem to push towards over. The Philadelphia Eagles games always seem to push towards over. But let me give you an argument against that. And I think most of the public money is on over. I checked Tuesday. I didn't check Wednesday yet. But so let me talk about this game and how I think this game will play out. Like I said on Tuesday, I don't think this is a game to show the kids. Like, I don't think the casual fan's going to be watching this like Chiefs-Bills last year in the playoffs. I think it's going to be a very, very physical game. I think it's going to be men fighting for every single inch, and it will be a hard-hitting game. And this Eagles team, especially the front seven, they need to come out and show physicality. Same thing with the 49ers defensive line. They need to get to Hurts. They need to play the read option well, and they can't let Hurts get time to kill that secondary. And this 49ers secondary, as weak as it is, they always seem to play competitive. They always seem to be well coached. And I think we got to give DeMeco Ryans some credit here. He's changed the game plan. And you saw last week, they really, really improved their pass coverage. I do think the Eagles won't be able to run the ball like normal. And when we think about the Eagles, we think about running it between the tackles with Kelsey, Hurts on the read option, then they hit you deep and break your back. I do think the Eagles need to throw the ball more this game. I don't think this is going to be a game where Hurts can just throw it 17, 18 times and throw it short. I think he's going to need to throw it deep, and that's where the Eagles offense finds problems at time. If Hurts isn't in perfect rhythm, they do tend to struggle. Time of possession will also be a factor here, man. When you look at Brock Purdy, when you look at Shanahan offense, what do you think? What do you think? We know they're going to run the ball. We know they're going to kill clock. We know they're not going to take an awful lot of risk. Yes, there will be some play action. Yes, San Fran will get 2 or 3 explosive plays, but I don't think we're going to see it like when they put up like 40 against the team earlier this year. Time possession will be a factor. Both teams are going to try to establish the run. That's why I love the under 46.5. The first half is over under 23.5. I'm going under, but be very, very cautious with this. I mean, we've been betting the Eagles first half against the spread the whole damn year, and it's paid dividends for us. This Eagles team starts hot. We know that's their issue. I don't think they start hot this game. That's why I'm going under the 23.5, but I do not like this bet in the first half. Now let's get to the total points. This was a viewer request on Patreon. Let's get to the viewer points. 49ers total points over under 21.5. I got this going under. I see like a 2017 game. I know I'm in the minority. I know that's way under the over-under line. But I do think the 49ers go under 21.5. And if you're one of my fans who seems to be backing the Eagles this game, which I don't have a problem with, I would suggest this bet. It is enticing. Like I said, I think there's a lot of running the football in this. I do question Purdy getting the explosive plays they've been getting earlier this year. I'm going under the 21.5. Philadelphia, total points, over under 23.5. I'm going under. I really like this. Like I said, the pace of game is going to be a factor. I have seen this Philadelphia offense get out of rhythm, and the Giants defense simply isn't good enough. And when you let the Eagles get up 14-0 on you, then that's going to be a slaughter against any team in this league. I'm going under the 23.5. Next one, we got the Bengals over under 23.5. Money, money, money. Money, team total points over 23.5 for the Bengals. I absolutely love this. Chiefs defense with a lot of man-to-man. Joe Burrow hot, Jamar Chase hot, Zach Taylor with a giant chip on his shoulder. I love what Zach Taylor's been doing the second half of the year, and I never considered him an elite coach. I never considered him a high offensive mind in this league, but he has proven me wrong. I think the Bengals have a really good game plan on offense. I think the Chiefs have more 3-and-outs than normal, and I do question this Chiefs defense. Are they good enough? Do they have enough dogs? I don't think so. Next game, over under 23.5 for the Chiefs. I'm going over. It's not a money pick. I think it just barely goes over. I see this game ending like 27-24. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the videos. The best gambling show on the internet. Thank you for all the support.